With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Javon Hargrave, the D-tackle, getting the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Back to throw, Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. They run again with Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Fields on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
No muss, no muss.
Now it's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Fields now to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. And now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it to Fields. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. 2nd and 10. From his own end zone, Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Bo, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Play action. It's Fields. Throw caught by Mayer. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Falcons. Hey, Ken.
A quick throw complete on to Beckham. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They run to Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
You ain't going nowhere.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now again, this is Bo running left. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down. Fields. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Fields. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a give, it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not willing to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know as special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Fields. Look at the big fella go. He'll have the first down and more than that. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 58 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the outlet?
This is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They run on first down with Jackson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And some strong running. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Back to throw. Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Hey, what's up, Myas? Oh, you did Spider-Man 2 already. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna probably actually play that game before Christmas or something when it's like on discounted price or something, because I'm just such a Madden fan. This is my favorite game. Yeah, it's cool, man. I heard the boss fight with Sandman was pretty cool in the beginning of the game. Alright, let me downgrade my cook so I can put that corner back on him. I got a shit ton of receivers. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Spider-Man game and also the Call of Duty. Because last year I was pretty fucking good at the Call of Duty. I was like, back in February, I was like getting like #1 in like every match I was doing. I have some of it recorded on my channel, my earlier first videos actually. On my channel you can watch if you have any time to check it out, but yeah, I was killing it. I was tearing it up back then. But just the same maps over and over by the time the spring came, and I was like, you know, I was getting kind of tired of playing the same thing over and over for months after month, you know? So then I played Star Wars, then after that was Dead Island. Oh, only the campaign. The campaign's pretty good, but yeah, multiplayer I'm pretty good at. Yeah, like I said, I was tearing it up earlier in the year. But, you know, I'm not just a one game guy. I like to do multiple games, like horror games. The Outlast 2 I just did that. It wasn't actually, I didn't really like it too much. I mean, it was scary, don't get me wrong, but it was just, had no combat in it. It was like you're just trying to escape and run away from everybody, and it was kind of not my style. You know, I like fighting people, not just running away from them, you know. But it was alright. Trying to see who else I can sell on this team. I don't know. I got so many goddamn players. I don't know who to keep or save them for like sets. I don't know. I think I might sell this guy. Yeah, I heard Outlast 1 over Outlast 2. Yeah, I've heard that some of the game walkthroughs. I went across a few of them. I think you can actually drive a car in Outlast 1. So I think that's right there is a upgrade over Outlast 2. Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like about it. It's like you're always running away from people and you can't actually like fight them. Like all the weapons and stuff they have there, like all the, you know, it's just not my style. I'm always used to like Dead Island, like for example, when you play that, you know it's a first person, but it's like, you know, you always have weapons you can use and craft weapons and always defend yourself and like fight back. But Outlast is just, I mean, it's scary and all that, but it just has no combat. That's why I like zombie games as opposed to games like Outlast, because you actually can fight and has combat in it. I fucking hate games with no combat. Be quite honest with you. Should I sell him for? Let's do 21,000 for him. Yeah, actually, man, I'm going to try to stream or record a walkthrough for Dying Light 2. I just bought the game last weekend. And, yeah, I'm going to try to see how that is. Oh, they're getting guns. Cool. It came out, I think, like in 21, Dying Light 2 did. But I always liked Dead Island. I played all the games for the original Dead Island when I was in high school. Back in 2011, I played that game, Dead Island Riptide, and then, of course, Dead Island 2. But I think it seems like Dying Light, from what I've seen so far, it seems like that's actually more like a more realistic game like more real life compared to, you know, Dying Light 2, at least what I've seen so far. It seems like Dead Island's more like cinematic. At least the original Dead Islands were kind of realistic, but it seems like the Dead Island 2 was more like kind of like fabricated a little bit. But it was still good. I still like Dead Island, but can't wait to try Dying Light 2. It looks pretty good though. 30 passes. I should play that game today, hopefully, but I'm just so focused on my Madden game. Put so much time and dedication into this game. I don't want to just abandon it. Alright, well, I want to get started, hopefully. Chase Young sells. Guess I'll do another Champions game.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
Yeah, that type of shit, like with the storylines, like the story, the quarry or whatever it is, like it's like a full story mode game, and that type of shit, I don't like that. That's not for me. I mean, it looks good on paper, but I don't like that type of stuff. I mean, it's like watching a movie, basically.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
No muss.
On second down, here's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
First and 10 for Montana and company. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's second and 10. Well, Montana's going to shift things up a bit. Throwing again on second and 10. Montana. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here's third and a few inches. On third down, this is Jackson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Here's Montana to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On 4th down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On the draw, here's Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now it's Fields. That's caught by Jackson. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Joe Montana on 2nd down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now Montana. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Jackson. Down to the 25.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Fields now to throw. missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Montana. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run here with both. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They will look to throw. Montana. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Montana. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
They'll drop the throw. And he'll go down at the 28. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Montana. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Javon Hargrave busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Montana sensing something. He'll change the play. Now on 2nd and 16. Montana dancing to his... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Test. Watch right. EQ.
Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. Got an open man, finding Hill on the comeback run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Shotgun, here's Montana. He'll find Metcalf. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Yeah, this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Yeah, a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. And Montana's going to shift things up a bit.
And the Saints first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On the draw, it's Jackson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
That is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line as we get set here on first down. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. With it is Jackson. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On first down, Fields. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Fields. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. There you have it, another challenge and another.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and a couple. Allen off the play fake. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. First down carry for Henry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Now 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Henry running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out is Carlson now for the Raven field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Fields now to throw.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause.
And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
This shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back there and throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Now Allen off the bootleg. Out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Now a give, it's Jackson.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down. Here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Jackson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
And this time he is in from 3 yards out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. He's got room past the 30. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Allen. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, Bengals. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here we go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the first down and then some. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First down, Bengals.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Allen. And it's caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Monday.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Allen going to change this at the line. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He completes it to Beckham. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Allen sliding out of the pocket. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Christian McCaffrey from 3 yards out. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. On play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Easy.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Fields throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. Fields again. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. To throw is Fields. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Randy Moss, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say, run the football, you got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He was brought down at the 26.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They begin with Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Play fake, now here's Montana on the move to his left. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Bulldozes past him, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 50 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Hey, hey. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Griffin will try and throw. Forced out to his, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Fields. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll be out right at the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's
he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again is Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Fields.
He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hey, Ken.
Again, Fields. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, were able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for the first with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Montana. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They send the tight end Davis in motion. To throw is Montana. He's going to have the hook up here to chase. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go play action with Montana. Throw left side complete. That's Graham. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop any...
Touchdown! Vernon Davis. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. Montana will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, son.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. On 1st down, Montana. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
They will look to throw. Montana to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Bengals on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Montana. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This now a 3rd and 4.
You got line up.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Punch right.
They snap it to Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 1st and 10 for Montana and company. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Montana. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Ed Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Now Montana. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
That's good.
On first down, Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Montana to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And they are going for it. Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Shotgun. Here's Montana. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. Joe Montana on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. That's taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown Bengals. Vernon Davis with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Hey,
We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Down the right sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Montana sensing something. He'll change the play. Henry will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Again, Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
First and 10.
On first down, it's Fields. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You got a mini bake.
Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey, can't.
They're going to go. It's Fields. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Final minute now of the third quarter. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now back to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They try to run forward with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore.
Come on.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
60 Eagles. Streak. Dragon 60.
Now it's Griffin being chased out left. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Going for it all. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, I'm signing off. I'll be on later.